Hey everybody, Charles Specht here with Permission Network. I want to take just a moment or two to explain a couple of things that I have put together that really help insurance agents going forward. One of the biggest problems that insurance agents have when they're doing prospecting is that they don't know how to make the prospect feel more comfortable or confident with them going forward. I just want to tell you that putting together an actual 12-month timeline of services is the very best thing you could ever do in your prospecting. See, here's the problem that your prospects have no idea what it's like to do business with you. They don't know what it's like to do business with you as a producer. They don't know what it's like to do business with your agency. They don't know what it's like to do business with your account manager, your customer service representative, your loss control people. I mean, they just don't know. They would be hard pressed to make a move from their current agent to another agent if everything's a wash. And if they can't actually decide whether or not you would be an upgrade, there's no way that you're going to get the business. And so the biggest problem you have when you're doing your prospecting, whether you're going to be quoting the insurance business or not, is obscurity. The prospect simply just doesn't know you. They don't have any confidence that you can follow through. They have no comfort that you would be the right choice. And so you have to actually overcome that hurdle. And the timeline of services is what I've just found to be the best way to actually overcome this. This is what I have learned as a broker when I was selling insurance for 11 years myself. It's what I've learned by dealing with insurance business owners as well as insurance agents over the last 7.5 to 8 years of being a consultant working on both sides of the sales table is that we need to have some kind of a system that teaches the prospect what you're going to be doing for him or her over the course of a 12-month period. And in this timeline of services, we're going to be very detailed on the specific dates that we're going to be doing something. For example, we ought to show them what on March 20th, we're going to do this service. And on April 17th, we're going to do this service. And on June 14th, we're going to do this service. And on July 27th, we're going to do this service. We're very specific with the times. We're very specific with the people or the personnel who are actually going to follow through with the actual service we're saying we're going to provide. There's also a detailed description of what we're planning to accomplish with each of these particular functions. And see, what this does is it takes away the obscurity because it gives them a little bit more comfort and confidence that you would actually follow through because they don't know if this is just verbal exercise that you're throwing at them. But if you actually have something that is detailed, that is strategic, it's written, it's objective, they are more comfortable and confident that you're going to follow through. It builds the trust factor. And a lot of my clients have told me, just point blank, say, Charles, I'm an insurance agent who's just not very good on the phone. I don't know how to prospect. When I get to an appointment, very often I don't know exactly what to say. I don't know how to differentiate myself. I don't know what makes our agency different from another. But I put together your timeline of services based upon what you have suggested and taught. And that by itself has allowed me to get a lot of broker record letters from my prospects. And so I just want to tell you that even if you just stumble over the rest of the entire sales process and have a hard time closing, when you have a written spreadsheet that shows them what you're going to do over the course of a 12-month period, it removes those issues. And it allows you at the end of the conversation to have a reason to ask the insured to sever that relationship with their current agent and hire you instead. And so I want to tell you, putting together that timeline of services is going to save you a lot of time, a lot of frustration, a lot of headaches. It's going to help you build $1 million or more book of business. But if you're wondering how to do it, well, I actually have a module in my digital course, Millionaire Producer School, which actually gives you an example of how to put your timeline of services together. You can purchase that course as a standalone course. I actually give it to each and every one of my one-on-one coaching clients, and it's also in my group mastermind. So go to permissiongroup.com and you can learn a little bit more about the course itself and really about the timeline of services because I want you to be successful in the insurance career. And the timeline of services, I'm telling you, a strategic, well-crafted timeline of services will be the difference between mediocrity and a super producer who's got $1 million or more book of business. I can almost guarantee it's going to change and revolutionize your career. So go to permissiongroup.com, check it out, and happy prospecting.